Lots of Monday morning plow operators out there this week, criticizing this, criticizing that. Goodness knows I've done it right here on this show. But you know, there are some basic expectations we have as drivers. Like when they plow a main street, a busy street, they do the whole thing. They don't put the plow down for one block, pick it up for the next block. That's what drivers can expect. Now get on a bike in Denver. Here's Marshall Zellinger.
Hey, I see pavement. The streets got plowed this storm, at least some of the streets, for some of those who get by with wheels. This is West Yale Avenue between Irving and Sheridan. On the outside of the lanes, you can see the green bike lane markers. You can see them because those sections are protected by bollards and thus get plowed by the city. But the entire stretch is not protected by bollards, and the city does not clear those areas. So cyclists have some plowed bike lane, then they have to join traffic, and then more plowed bike lane.
It's not just visually that it looks silly, but it also looks inappropriate. If someone were to bike there, it's not only inappropriate, it's not safe.
West Yale Avenue is part of Denver City Councilman Kevin Flynn's district. He was part of meetings last year about the creation of the bike lanes, which included the results of a city study on how many cars come through here and how fast the drivers go. 9,400 cars travel this 30-mile-per-hour section daily. The city found 85% of the drivers go 37 miles per hour or slower westbound and 39 miles per hour or slower eastbound.
Based on the speed and volume, a protected facility would be appropriate for this corridor. However, based on feedback we've received, we're going to try installing a buffered bike lane first.
To force someone back out onto the vehicle lanes is simply not safe under the parameters that you just discussed from the meeting from last year.
The protected parts of the bike lane get this front end loader that we saw this afternoon. The buffered parts of the bike lanes look behind the front end loader over here. Those parts only have road paint between the car lane and the bike lane, and the front end loader skips those areas.
In conditions like this, we simply have to clear the buffered area along with the protected area. The challenge, Marshall, though, is I got to get ready then to get about 50 calls from people who live along Yale who just cleared their sidewalks.
He's not wrong. Clearly, a front end loader is not going to do this stretch of road right off the side of Yale. A spokeswoman for the city department that plows the roads tells me that buffered bike lane section will be addressed on subsequent passes by the big plows. That it's only been 24 hours since the snow stopped and the city is still running routes and widening it from curb to curb. I'm sorry, Kyle, but if a plow comes down this road again, I would be shocked because the road itself is clear and no one's like, hey, go do that to, I mean, they will now because we did the story, but that's why you're going to see a plow now go down the side of the roads.
So a skeptic might say, Marshall, Kyle, 97.8% of Denverites do not commute by bike. Why are you guys talking about bike infrastructure so much and whether it's cleared, not cleared, partially cleared?
It's fair. But this is like the absurdity of it. Like, will we ever stand for this in a car? And if you're going to build out the bike infrastructure and you've got meetings that say, hey, it's too dangerous for bikes to share with cars, but then the snow comes and it's like, well, you got to share with the cars. We got to talk about that because you got to go 100% at some point.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can't tell people you should really bike more and at the same time when it snows, tell them, you know, up yours. Yeah. All right, Marshall, thank you.